Futurecast.
A foggy start at the coast again. However, we're going to get things a little warmer at the beaches today. It will not be a perfect beach day, but certainly better than what we saw yesterday. And that's really our main difference compared to yesterday, is that today will be warmer. It will also be a little muggy out there. Yes, it's that time of year where we're using phrases like humid, muggy, sticky. I'll actually put up that dew point forecast coming up at the conclusion of this forecast. I know you cannot wait for that. But in the meantime, a slightly better beach day on the way. We're tracking Anna. Anna recently making landfall on the South Carolina coast. Not a major concern locally, but we will see some increasing swells tomorrow into Tuesday. Even kind of a choppy day out on the water today. We'll get some showers to start the week. That will be courtesy of the leftovers of Anna combined with a front that pushes on through from the west. Now, as we look at these showers moving in from the north and west, a few of these could actually sag fairly close to the northern Rhode Island border today, Woonsocket. And so by this evening, you may see a slight chance of a shower, but most of the day will be dry. Other than the pockets of drizzle you may get in some of this fog right now. Here is Anna. You can see the center of it now on the coast of South Carolina. It will soon go into North Carolina, and as it continues to move over land, Anna will weaken. Already weakened since last night. Winds at 45 miles an hour after having winds of 60 miles an hour late last night. You can see as it meanders through the mid-Atlantic coast, by the time we get into Tuesday, the leftovers just kind of sweep by to the south. Now, some of that moisture may get hung up in a front, which also sweeps through on Tuesday night. That's why we cannot rule out maybe some downpours, gusty winds, and of course the rougher waters. All that being said, I'm going to leave you in the low category on the Eyewitness News Threat Tracker for tomorrow into Tuesday. Now, should something change, we would obviously adjust this to perhaps the medium category. One thing which could maybe adjust that would be if the showers materialize a little bit more and we're a little bit more concerned about downpours or maybe some temporary street flooding. We'd increase that to the yellow category. But for now, we will leave you in the green because things are very uncertain right now in terms of how those exact rain showers will pan out. Here's a look from the URI campus. We have the clouds. Had a little bit of a drizzle earlier, and you can see visibility is in decent shape. It's a good sign. You can actually see across the quad there on campus. 61 is your temperature in Coventry right now. We are cooler where the pockets of mist and fog are right now. 56 in Narragansett and 53 in Westerly. However, it's going to be warmer at the coast today. By the afternoon, I'm thinking around 70 on average at the south coast with some fog and clouds mixed with some hazy sunshine. It's also going to be breezy, so if you're heading down to the shore and maybe you're anchoring down a chair in the sand, make sure to really weigh it down with something because things will gust up a bit into the afternoon. Same thing inland, a gusty, humid day, and temperatures approaching the 80s inland with 3 o'clock in the afternoon looking at 80 degrees with some flowers here for Mother's Day. So even though it's a kind of a slow start for Mother's Day, the afternoon ends nicely. Now, here's what's happening inland. Notice 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I have around 80 in Providence. I wouldn't be surprised if some locations to the north and west of 295 get in the low to mid 80s. At the coast, notice how it says mid 60s here, but temporarily I wouldn't be surprised if a few locations at the coast go to around 70, even though we don't completely get rid of all the cloud cover at the coast today. Here is that long-awaited dew point forecast, and yes, I put you in the sticky category for the next several days. You will especially notice that if you're underneath that warmer sunshine this afternoon for inland spots. Tomorrow and Tuesday, depending on the cloud cover, you may not be too concerned as much with things being hot and sticky as some of these showers will be mixed into the forecast. Again, Monday night into Tuesday, some increasing swells possible and a few downpours to mix in. But a lot of Monday and Tuesday is actually not raining, so I don't want to give you the idea that it's a washout Monday and Tuesday because it certainly will not be. Wednesday and Thursday, much less humidity and pleasant with mostly sunny skies. So it's that time of year, Brian. We're talking about the humidity and the muggies.
Good tip for the beach, by the way. Make sure the chair and the umbrella are in that sand.
That's right. That can always be a problem. I've had things blow away from me on the beach, so you don't want that to happen.
We've all done the sprint across
the sand. Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
All right, Pete, appreciate it. Thanks so much. Covering New England for you, a man from New Hampshire survived that massive earthquake